Measurement of mass. It is measure of how heavy or light an object is. We measure very light objects in smaller units like milligrams, slightly heavier objects in grams, and heavy objects in kilogram. That means we have to measure light objects in smaller unit like milligram and slightly heavier grams and heavy objects in kilogram. So first one is kilogram. Next is in kilogram, how many hectogram in kilogram? 10. In hectogram, how many decagram? 10. In gram, there are 10. In decagram, there are 10 grams. In gram, there are 10 decigrams. In decigram, there are 10 centigrams. And in centigrams, there are 10 milligram. So in kg, in kilogram, how many grams in kilogram? 10 multiply 10, 100. 100 multiply 10, 1000. That means 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000 kg. That means 1 upon 1000. How many zeros are in 1000? 1, 2, 3. So our decimal place is 0.001. That means 1, 10, 1, 2 and 3 decimal place are here. So first one is convert 467 into kilogram. So we can how can we convert gram into kilogram? 467 gram to kg. That means 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000 kg. So 467 gram is equal to 467 upon 1000 kg. So now here how many decimal places are here? 3. So total number is 1s, 10s and 100. That means 3 point already we have. That means 0.467 kg. That means in gram 460 gram is equal to 67 gram is equal to 0.467 kg. Next example is convert 9.35 kg to gram. So how can we convert kg to gram? That means 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 9.35 kg is equal to 9.35 multiply with 1000. When we convert gram into kg, we have to divide by 1000. And when we convert kg into gram, that means we have to multiply the number with 1000. So how many decimal places are here? 1 and 2. So 935 divided by 100 because we have 2 decimal places. That's why we are writing 100 here in removing decimal. Now cut the 2 zeros with 2 zeros. So answer is 9350 because when we multiply 935 with 10, answer is 9350 gram. In this way, we can convert kg into gram. Moving to our next question, the weight of 1 chocolate bar is 0.225 kg. What is the weight of 10 chocolate bars in grams? So firstly, we have to find the weight of 10 chocolate bars. When we find the weight of 10 chocolate bar, after finding the weight of 10 chocolate bar, we have to convert the answer into grams. Firstly, we find the weight into kg, then we convert the answer into gram. So let's find weight of 1 chocolate bar is equal to 0.225 kg and weight of 10 chocolate bars, that means we have to multiply 0.225 with 10. So how many decimal points we have? 1, 2 and 3. So write 1000, 225 upon 1000, multiply with 10. Now cut the 1 0 with 1 0. How many zeros we have left? 2. That means we have two decimal places, ones and tens. 2.25 kg. So now we have to convert the weight of chocolate bar into grams. Weight of 10 chocolate bar into gram. That means 1 gram is equal to 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. 2.25 kg is equal to 2.25 multiply 1000. So how many decimal place we have? 2 decimal place. Firstly, remove the decimal. That means divided by 100, because we have 2 decimal place. Multiply with 1000. Now cut the 2 zeros of 100 with 1000. 1 0 left. We have to multiply 225 with 10. So answer is 2250 gram. So weight of 10 chocolate bar is 2250 gram. So in this way we can convert the kg into gram and gram into kg. Next question is, Naveen weighs 65 kg and Nikhil weighs 59.375 kg. Who is heavier and by how much? Give your answer in grams. Firstly, we have to convert the weight of Naveen and Nikhil into grams. Then we have to find who is heavier than each other. So firstly, write weight of Naveen 65 kg, weight of Nikhil 59.375 kg. Firstly, we have to convert kg into gram. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 65 kg is equal to 65 multiply with 1000. So total answer is 65,000 kg. Next one is Nikhil's weight, 59.375 multiply with 1000. Firstly, we have to remove the decimal places. How many decimal places we have? 1, 2, 3. So divide by 1000, because we have 3 decimal places. Now cut the zeros of 1000 with 1000. Answer is 59,375 gram, because we have converted the kg into gram. So now we have to find who is heavier. 65 is greater than 59,000. So weight is equal to difference of weight. 65,000 minus 59,375. When we subtract these two numbers, answer is 5,625 gram. So who is heavier? That means Naveen is heavier than Nikhil, and weight of Naveen is more 5,625 gram more than Nikhil. Firstly, we have to convert the kg into gram. Then we have to find the difference of their weights, and how many difference we have to find. Answer is 5,625. So it means Naveen is heavier than Nikhil. Measurement of capacity. It is amount. Listen students. in kg we have to measure the weight of things, that means vegetable, ग्रॉसरीज, मतलब जो हमारे पास बड़ा सामान होता है, जैसे हम टी परचेज करते हैं, जो हम मतलब शुगर परचेज करते हैं, कुछ भी एनीथिंग जो खाने का मतलब कुछ भी सामान कैपेसिटी जिसकी ज़्यादा होती है, वेट ज़्यादा होता है, उसको हम केजी और ग्राम में वेट करते हैं. जब हम कैपेसिटी मेज़र करते हैं दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू मेज़र दैट मीन्स लिक्विड थिंग्स, हाउ मच milk do you need, how much water inside your bottle, that means we have to measure the capacity of the things. So how can we measure the capacity of things? It is amount that something can hold. It also indicates that the space occupied by closed container or vessel. Liter is standard unit of capacity. Milk, petrol, oil are a few things which are measured in liters. Medicine and small quantities of milk or oil are measured in milliliters. That means medicine and small quantities of milk and or oil are measured in milliliter. And when the capacity is bigger, we have to convert the measure the things into liter. So first one is kiloliter. How many hectoliter in kiloliter? 10. Next one is in kiloliter. How many decaliter? 100. In kiloliter, how many liters are there? 1000. In kiloliter, how many deciliters are there? 10,000. So in this way we can find the measure of second in liter. 10 deciliter are in liter, and in deciliter how many centiliter? 10 centiliter. In centiliter how many milliliters are there? 10 milliliters. So firstly, if we convert liter into milliliter, that means we have to multiply with 1000. So if we convert the milliliter into liter, so we have to divide by 1000. That means answer is 0.001 liter, because we have 1, 2, 3 zeros and decimal places are 3, 1000th place, 100th place and 10th place. In this way we can find the measure of liter, anything into liter and milliliter. Convert 23.77 liter to milliliter. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. That means 23.7 liter is equal to 23.7 multiply with 1000 milliliter, because 1 liter is equal to 1000. So firstly we have to remove the decimal place, that means divided by 10, because we have only one decimal place. Multiply with 1000. Now 1 0 cut with 1000. Answer is 23,700 milliliter. So next is convert 38,500 milliliter to liter. So 1 milliliter is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter, and 38,500 milliliter is equal to, that means 38,500 divided by 1000 liter. So here 2 zeros and here are 3 zeros, only 2 zeros are cut and 1 zero is left. That means we have to change this number into decimal place. On 1 0, only 1 0, that means answer is 38.5 liter. In this way we can convert milliliter into liter. Moving to our next question. An oil container can hold 5,000 milliliter of oil. How much oil will be left in container after 2,750 milliliter of oil is used? Give your answer in liter. Firstly, we have to find the difference of these numbers. Then the remaining answer we will convert into liter. So find oil in container, total oil in container 5,000 milliliter, and oil is used 2750 milliliter, and left oil in container, that means 5000 minus 2750 milliliter. So firstly find the difference of these things. 5000 minus 2750, 0 minus 0, take 1 carry from 10 minus 5, 5, 9 minus 7, 2, 4 minus 2, 2. That means 2250 milliliter. Now we have to convert this into liter. So 1 milliliter is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter. That means 2050 milliliter is equal to 50 divided by 1000. So how many zeros are there? Only one. Only cut 1 zero with this. Left zeros 2. That means 225 divided by 100. So here we have two zeros that in 100. That means we have to convert this number into decimal form. So 2.25 liter, because we have two zeros, 100th place and 10th place. After 100th place and 10th place, we have to write the decimal and then answer. 2.25 liter into container is left. That's why in this way we can find the liter into milliliter and milliliter into liter.